It was a people, Smashpop here for that techie thing, and in this video we are actually looking at the brand new MOTO Z2 Play. We just came out in Malaysia about a month ago, and if you are not aware, it is actually the successor for the MOTO Z Play and also the MOTO Z series, which came out about 2 years ago if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, here are 5 things I like about the MOTO Z2 Play. Now the first thing you'll notice about the MOTO Z2 Play is how thin it is. At only 6mm thin, there really isn't many phones out there at this thinness, okay? Now apart from that, the color variant that I like is the gold, or rather the champagne version, because the white front actually makes the phone look a lot nicer and cleaner. The build is also very solid because it's built from one-piece aluminium with just a glass front, which is made of Gorilla Glass 3. And the screen to body ratio is actually quite high, which is about 70% or 71, something like that. The camera bump on the back, although people say that the bump is very thick, I actually quite like it because it's somehow become a signature of the MOTO Z series. Now the next thing I like about the MOTO Z2 Play is the home button, okay? Now it's not just a home button, it actually does a lot more than that. Now as you can see here, one tap on the home button actually unlocks the phone with your fingerprint sensor, and it works in split second, okay? And when you want to lock the screen, just tap and hold on the home button and it locks the phone. It's super convenient. If you swipe from right to left, you can actually go back to the previous interface, and if you go swipe from left to right, you can actually go front. So imagine you are browsing and you want to go back and forward of your web page. It's actually very simple. It's just a swipe of the home button, right? Now to launch Google Assistant, it's also one tap away. Basically, you tap and hold on the home button until the second buzz and it will launch the assistant. Now the next thing I want to tell you about the Z2 Play, you might not know about these gestures, but these gestures are a lifesaver because it saves a lot of time. Now to launch a camera, you don't have to fiddle around the screen. All you need to do is just flick the hand twice and the camera will switch on, and if you flick it again, it will switch cameras from back to front or front to back. Another gesture that you should know is how to switch on the torchlight, because that's the most access feature for every smartphones out there, and all you need to do is just do the chop gesture twice and it will switch on the torchlight at the back. Now the fourth thing that I really like about the MOTO Z2 Play is the multimedia experience. Now the screen is flat, and also the Super AMOLED is not too vibrant just like some other phones out there. The colors and the brightness is just right to my eye. Okay, I'm not sure about your eyes, but to my eye, I really think it gives me a very comfortable viewing experience. Now do note that it does not have a stereo speaker, but the only one it has on the phone is actually facing the user, which is me in this case, and I really like that because when I'm watching videos, I like how the audio is directed straight to my face and my ears. Now finally, one last thing to mention about this Z2 Play that I really like, that you should also know, is the camera quality, okay? Now the camera on the back has a 12 megapixel sensor. It takes really good pictures in daylight and also under low light. But of course, you don't take pictures under pitch black condition. Just take photos under regular low light conditions and you will not be disappointed because the noise level is actually very low and images are quite sharp. So yeah, that was the 5 things I like about the MOTO Z2 Play, not forgetting that it also supports the MOTO mods. As you can see at the back, it has some connectors, magnetic connectors for you to connect to MOTO mods like the Hasselblad camera, the JBL loudspeaker and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite nice. I love this phone a lot. Now if you ask me what I really don't like about this, well, I only have one thing to complain, is that there is no waterproof feature. Although they did mention that there is an invisible layer around the phone that actually resists water splashes, but then again, it's still not waterproof just like the other smartphones out there. So if you are looking for a phone that is waterproof that you can bring into the swimming pool to take videos and stuff, this might not be your choice. But if you are not looking for that, this might just be the best smartphone you can buy at this price, which is about 2,000 ringgit Malaysia. So there you go, that was a simple review of the Moto Z2 Play. Now if you have friends or family members who are planning to change phone, maybe you can share this video with them just to let them know about this Moto Z2 Play and what are the features that they should know about. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Yo!